What's up? Good morning. Welcome to the Source. We're up early for this one. NBA last night was rough. I know. Last night was rough, but I have now hit 12 consecutive March Madness games in a row. 12 in a row. It was on Wikipedia. Will the streak continue? I got 5 more picks coming right now. Let's do it.
Welcome to the Source. Hey, get the Source. The Source. The Source. Hey, get the Source.
First game up, Michigan versus Maryland. This line opened Michigan laying 8.5 points. Early bets were split down the middle, but 88% of the money on Michigan. A lot of sharps as of last night, like Michigan. Woke up this morning and checked, still looking at the same thing. Some more public bets came in on Maryland, but sharps are still all over Michigan. Consensus line is still at Michigan laying 8.5. Listen, I think Michigan's gonna win this game, but the truth is 8.5 is too many points, especially when Michigan in recent games has looked pretty mediocre. Maryland's playing really well right now. So give me Maryland plus 8.5. Let's lock it in for a unit and a half. If anything changes, I will tweet it out and put it on my Instagram story next game. Next game up, Purdue versus Ohio State. This line opened Purdue getting a 1.5 here. Early bets were even, but a little bit of sharp money as of last night was in on Ohio State. Woke up this morning and checked, even more Ohio State money had come in. Consensus line didn't move. We're still looking at Purdue plus 1.5 points here. I love Purdue in this game. This is my favorite pick of the morning. Ohio State has not been good recently. They've lost 4 of the last 5 games, and it should be 5 in a row because they almost lost to Minnesota in their last game. Purdue has a huge size advantage, and they're getting a point. I love this. Give me Purdue plus 1.5. Let's lock it in for 2.5 units. Pick of the morning. If anything changes, I will tweet it out and put it on my Instagram story next game. Next game up is Tennessee versus Florida. This line opened Tennessee laying 3 points. And actually last night, there was a ton of sharp money in on the Gators. But by morning, everything would even out. The money's actually at a dead even split 50-50. Consensus line didn't move though, from 3 to 3.5. I'm not crazy about this pick, but I am going Florida. These two teams just played in Tennessee. Tennessee won the game, but Florida was winning with 10 minutes to go. Florida's a real scrappy. Tennessee's the better team, but Florida's really scrappy, and I like Colin Castleton to have a big game today. So give me Florida plus 3.5. Let's lock it in for 1.5 units. If anything changes, I will tweet it out and put it on my Instagram story next game. Next game up, Seton versus Georgetown. This line opened Seton laying 2 points here. Seton minus 2. Early bets were split down the middle, but there was actually some sharp money in on Georgetown as of last night. This morning, though, completely flipped. The sharps hammered Seton last night. It's up to 78% of the money in on Seton. Consensus line would move from 2 up to 2.5. I'm officially jumping off the Georgetown train here. Seton is solid. They just beat the hottest team in the Big East in St. John's. I'm taking the Pirates here. Give me Seton minus 2.5. Let's lock it in for 1.5 units. If anything changes, I will tweet it out and put it on my Instagram story next game. Next game up, Baylor versus Oklahoma State. This line opened Baylor minus 9. Early bets are favoring Baylor, but the money was pretty much split right down the middle. Overnight, a little bit of Oklahoma State money would creep in, but not, I mean, it's like 61% of the money on Oklahoma State, I think. Consensus line did not move. We're still looking at Baylor minus 9. This is a risky pick because Baylor is so good, but I think Oklahoma State can play with anyone in the country. They have possibly the best player in the entire country in Cade Cunningham. Give me Oklahoma State. Give me the Cowboys. I'll take Oklahoma State plus 9. Let's lock it in for 1.5 units. If anything changes, I will tweet it out and put it on my Instagram story. Parlay of the day is just a 2-leg. I'm doing Florida money line. Florida to beat Tennessee straight up, and I'm teasing Purdue. I'm going Purdue minus 3.5. Total payout is plus 508. So there's your parlay of the day. I don't recommend you play it, but I know everyone always asks me for it. So let's keep this streak going. I got NBA picks coming later today, probably 2:30 p.m. Let's play smart, make smart plays. I'll talk to you on Twitter.